Boom! So what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. So in today's video is probably something you guys have been waiting for a while, and personally me as well, but you know, I've been a bit scared to attempt this. But what we're going to be doing today is prepping the boot for paint. So yeah, what we're actually going to be doing today is removing the lip spoiler, removing the vinyl wrap, and then we're going to be patching up or filling in the spoiler holes. You know how I used to run the Big J's racing wing? So to actually mount that wing, you have to drill into the boot. So there is about 4 holes, so we'll probably end up filling that today, and we'll probably try to attempt to sand the boot as it goes. But anyways, yeah, let's move the car inside the garage and get started. Alright guys, we have now moved the car inside the garage, and this is what I was talking about before. So basically I'll have to remove this wrap here, remove the spoiler, and then as you can see there are 4 holes here, 1, 2, 3, and I think 1 in there. We have to actually fill it with some car filler, sand it down, and then we can attempt to sand the whole boot and get it ready for paint. So basically we have some sandpapers here, a sander to help us out, and yeah, like a sanding block or whatever you want to call it. Those are the tools that we are going to be needing today to actually attempt to prep this boot for paint. And I probably won't be spraying the boot today, because I'll probably save that for another time or when I feel like I'm ready, because at the moment I don't feel like I'm ready. So I'm just going to prep it for paint, which is probably just sand it down, and I'll probably primer it just before I paint anyway, so there probably won't be any primer in this video. But yeah, look who pulled up. We got big boy Jimmy and we got BM man. Shit. Shit. Oh, what you got, G?
Milk tea, because it's been a while.
Oh, stop.
And our pork roll, because Hack's gonna get hungry.
Alright guys, we have now finished pulling the vinyl wrap off, and Man said it looks 100 times way better like this.
Gives it a vintage look.
Damn. See, I don't know any S2K that has this, like normal, clear coat off, bare metal and primer, yeah? Shit. Yeah, damn. As you can see, we're going for like a little look, like a beach look, you know? You got the sand here, got the water and shit.
And this is sky.
Yeah, fuck. But anyways, yeah, this is the holes that I was talking about before from the spoiler. So I have to go ahead, fill that with car filler, and then yeah, we can start sanding it. Alright guys, so what I'm going to actually be doing first is sanding these holes here, about 150 grit, then putting on the actual car filler, and then sanding it with 150 again, then about 240, which is the next step up. Alright guys, so here it is. Just finished putting the second layer of Bondo to fill in, the excess and the little holes. Also sand it with 140 again, and this is how it's looking. As you can see, it is pretty much patched up, and some areas like here you can see the metal, but when you feel it you can't actually feel the metal. So I'm assuming it's good, and I hope it's good, because then I would have wasted time if I paint it and then you can see the holes. But when I feel it runs smooth, so I'm assuming it's good. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight, and my plan tomorrow is to actually come back and sand it with the actual sander right here. So I'm gonna sand it with that, and yeah, here's how it looks once again, extra smooth. So yeah, that's gonna do it for tonight. I'll catch you guys tomorrow when we sand the whole boot.
Tomorrow.
So guys, new day today, and I said my original plan was to actually sand down the whole boot today. Well, I just realized it's raining the next whole week, so I'm not too sure if I'm actually want to sand it today, because I don't want to sand it and then all that hard work and it just comes out rusted. So I'm not too sure what I'm actually gonna be doing. So I do have another plan, is maybe sand it, and then where the bare metal area is lightly touch it up with some primer, so then it's protected from the rain and it won't rust easier. Because if I leave it like this, it's just gonna rust and all that hard work will go to waste. So in the meantime, while I decide if I'm gonna actually sand it today or not, I'm gonna actually hit the bottom piece with car filler again, because right here, I'm not too sure if you guys can see it, right there is a dent right here. Because I thought if I'm going to be patching up and fixing the rest of the boot, I might as well patch this side up too. So what I'm going to actually be doing is hitting this dent with some 80 grit sandpaper, and then I can put on the car filler, try and make it as even as possible, sand it again, and then it should turn out something like this. And then after that, then I can decide if I want to actually sand the whole boot today or nah. So all the Bondo work is now all done. As you can see, we're patched it up right here, and it's looking pretty sick, and it feels pretty sick as well. So like I said before, there's a dent, and look at that Bondo work I did. So when I run my hands through, I can't actually feel it, and by looking at from the naked eye, it looks pretty even as well. So I'm pretty happy with the job I did, and now I guess we can scuff the whole boot now. So yeah, it looks pretty even from here as well, and here as well. But I guess we'll find out when we actually respray the boot if we can actually see it or not. But like I said, when I felt it, it feels smooth, and yeah, it looks sick. So I've made up my choice, and so what I'm going to be doing is scuffing up the boot lightly, and then the bits that are exposed to metal, or the metal bits, I'm going to quickly hit it with primer, so that way it's protected and it doesn't really rust. So like here, hit it with primer, right here, here, and probably these little edges like here. I'll probably do light coat just so it's actually protected and it doesn't rust easy. And then next time I'll actually hit it with proper primer. guys, so here's how the boot looks, and I'm gonna leave it like this for a while now. So as you can see, this is all my work and this is the final results. Let me move my pizza out of the way first. Dinner time, you know. But anyways, here it is. As you can see, I put on the primer to protect it from water, so less chances of rusting. So I put about 3 layers, and that's how it looks. So now you can definitely tell that I am working on the boot. So back then, you know, if I pulled it off, you can tell that the boot was ugly and it looked shit. But now with the primer and the sanding, people are gonna know at least, you know, I'm trying to fix it. But here it is, primer, and yeah. And you're also thinking, you know, why didn't I just prime it the whole thing? Because basically, as you can see, it's like halfway or 3/4 primed. Why didn't I just go the full way and finish it off? But, you know, like I said, I wasn't too sure if that primer filler was the right one, so I got to go back research. And I haven't sanded the boot fully. So basically, you know, I just sanded the spots here, so then when I put the primer, it's a bit more even. But next time when I come back, I'll actually, you know, sand off the whole boot again, like make it as good as possible, and then hit it with the real primer. So that's how it looks right now. So as you can see, I covered up the bonder area as well, and it feels pretty smooth in general. I'm not gonna sand it just yet, but yeah. Also guys, hopefully this video isn't as boring, you know, as half the time I was by myself and I couldn't really record. So, you know, that's why there's a lot of time lapse. So hopefully you guys didn't get bored of the time lapse. And if you made it till the end, then thank you, you know. Thanks again, because I know this video might have been a bit boring. It was basically me doing the same thing for the whole video. But if you stuck till the end, a big thank you. And if you stuck till the end and you're not subscribed yet, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button. We're almost at 300 subscribers. We are closing in on 300. So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, make sure to hit that button. So here it is. What do you guys think? Looks alright though, eh? As you can see. And then yeah, next time I'm gonna come back, sand this smooth, and then maybe sand this off again, or you know, just touch it up. But yeah, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully next time or in a few weeks I'll be able to paint this and try and get it to the right color and the right glossiness. And once again, we are closing in on 300 subscribers, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, then make sure to hit it. Also give this video a fat like, PHAT, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters. Yes! Alright, watch your face, Jimmy. Yeah! It's stuck. It's stuck. It's stuck.